She ain't that chick. She's always there when he need that fix. You saw your laugh? You saw your face as one?
This one is dedicated to all of the good side pieces out there inside.
Welcome back to The Truth is Real. It's nice for you to come back. You know, the regular thing, I would love for you to like, to subscribe, comment, tell a friend to tune in, because we have someone very interesting today. Someone who is a part of Jamaicans' culture. What can we say? Roots and reggae. What can we say? Somebody that is very committed to his storytelling, his commentary once it comes on to music. Today we have Nesbeth.
A side piece save of relationship and the wife need to appreciate that shit.
How are you doing today, Nesbeth?
Good enough, I can't complain. Like me always tell them, rather explain than explain, you know?
That's a good one.
True.
You rhyme a while ago and you come rhyme again. Normally what persons do at the beginning of the year is have some goals that they would set. You would mind sharing things that you would want to succeed musically for this year?
My thing larger than life, so sometimes even, you know, just draw back without saying it. Just like my song, my dream is to live my dream.
My dream, my dream, my dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream.
And a lot of people still wonder what is my dream. Just not even want them feel less of a person, because I can tell you that my dream is to own a complex, and because your dream is to have a bicycle, you feel less of a person, you know? So I kind of try take out that and know, say, yo, if you dream to have a shoes, don't worry about it, man. Just do what you have to do and just live your dream. But you say my goals is just for, you know, uplift the culture. Uplift the culture, be a better person in just about any way, shape or form. You know, vanity and them things that we find them way around. We have whole heap and realize, say, even having so much
Means nothing.
still come like it, I mean, nothing. So we just live and make others live, you know?
People tend to, who have it, to normally say things like that. Me want to wait till I have it, me can't say them things.
And you say it off camera, but on camera, you give them a different
Story, actually.
Oh, okay.
That's
Cool,
true.
cool. Yeah, man, but nevertheless, you know, the music, I am a part of the industry, and I try to do as much as I can possibly do to not just take away from it, but to add to it. And know, say, even when time come and hang up the cap, we can say, yeah, well, at least you have a footprint in it, and not just being just another artist to come and sing some song, put on mama pat and pretty clothes and get pretty girl and fly 2 times.
I'm sure that was a part of your life though.
I really think, man, when you come,
I'm
come
pretty sure.
around the jungle, around that Zimbabwe, around that jungle, concrete jungle, you know. And if I tried it, you know, yeah, always I think, you know, I'm used to think, say, well, I just want to go foreign, and of course, you know, the typical foreign will be New York, you know, and want house, and, you know, have pretty girls, and whole heap of, you know, nice cars, clothes, and them things there, but I would say when I walk them part there and have the house and fly to more places than me can even remember, and have more clothes than me can count, more shoes than me can count, then me just know say, yeah, me next level, you know, and the next level is for do as much as me can do for leave a footprint, meaning that have songs that can really do something for the culture, do something for to the continuation of life.
As you mentioned that, for me, I think that like you have 3 pillars to you, 3 columns to you. When I think of Nesbeth, I think of the highs, and a high for me, and a lot of persons they would say, because people tend to forget that my boardhouse burned down in a gang war one day was a huge song, right? But a lot of persons would attach you to my dream, and that would have been of high in your career, and maybe the song that transcended you to many countries that you wouldn't even have think of.
Yeah.
That is the high for me. The low for me would be the fact that you would have lost your wife. That would be a huge low.
True.
And also your sister, a huge low as well.
Mother,
Mother,
aunt, brother. And let me not go
any further. And then you have the pivot moment where you would create an album in the memory of your wife.
Amen.
You were too good, heaven couldn't wait to get you.
Where you would have garnered some strength that morphed you into a different kind of human being a single father. So when I look at Nesbeth, those are three of the things that I think of you, that you have gave to your audience, your consumers, about yourself. You are very transparent. And that's what I see when I say I'm thinking of Nesbeth. But what I would love for you to do for me is to help to debunk those three pillars. The highs, what was it like for you when you would have had that success with My Dream? And you know, My Dream is, you can't get out of your head right now because it look like you're flowing some agreement. Anybody phone you call up on a Flow network is your song going to play. So it's like, you don't know that?
Oh, so I need to get some money now.
No, seriously. You don't know that for true? You know that, right? Any Flow phone you call is your number, is your song. My dream. So, that can't come out of your head. So yeah, how was that high for you? And also, how was that low for you? And how did you gain that strength to pivot, to put your emotions of being a single father? Because oftentimes you don't hear that frequently. It's always single mother.
Single mother.
Single mother. That is the one that is marketed.
Single mother. That the angel and Pampute run with. Single mother.
Single mother. That is the one that is marketed
single
the
father.
most. Then nobody now run with single father.
I don't know business with single
then
father.
Nobody know business with man. So for what reason I don't know. But that is what is marketed. So I would love to know how we can understand those three columns of you, those three areas of your life. The high also was where Andrew Holness would have selected you to say, I want to do the inauguration. I want you to do the inauguration for me, 2016. And again, last year. You know, so this says something that maybe I want to am favorite, if not the favorite.
Or maybe the song.
Or maybe the song. Whichever it is. But yeah, help us to understand those.
Yeah, man, but I think the kind of feel a nice energy and a nice vibe. It's my first interview since the year has started. And I must commend you. Not just because you're beautiful and you're eloquent in speaking. What I admire with you is that you would have done your research and you're keeping up with what is happening.
Right, thank you.
A number of times I've been sitting down with people doing interviews and they know little or nothing. And so I must commend you for sitting in the seat that you're sitting in. You're doing your job. And, you know, keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Now, the highs and the lows and being the father is like, the things that stuck with me in the lows is having faith.
Are you a Christian?
Also true. So if I say faith, you have to be Christian.
You know, most, but me have to wonder. Because many times people draw closer to God in moments like that.
No, so this is me, you know. This is me. And I continue. I have faith and know, say, it doesn't matter how dark the cloud get, it is going to get clear. And that's just something about me. Just like when I take on the road, you know, I could not say to anyone when me ever get the break, but I know that break was coming. So where I am an optimistic person.
Right.
So therefore, whenever darkness comes, I understand say a duality run life. And if you have night, you gotta have day. You see me I say, if you have hot, you gotta have cold.
Right.
So I kind of understand say a duality. So I kind of embrace myself. And you can't embrace yourself too much for when the dark moment come, you put a smile on your face. It's still going to be a task because learning and practicing for something is different from when you actually walk the path.
Right.
Now in my darkest moment, of course, I cry when it's time for cry. I shed tears as a man.
You shed those tears around your children?
Not necessarily, because if I am the pillar to them, you know, I cannot do that. You know, me I say me have a firm up in a Gideon and all when them lose them mother, me I tell them say, yo, we motherless, you know. So we are going to figure that puzzle out for ourselves, you know. You know what I say? Because I would have lost my mother in 2013. Their mother passed on in 2016. So, you know, it was 3 years before.
Right.
And so I would have walked through that dark moment, and you know, I stand the test of time. So I know that, you know, any dark cloud come, once you have a mindset of going through it, seeing yourself going through it, then you're halfway through it. So that's what I did, just hold on to faith and know, say, you hear me, regardless of what it is, you know, just cry, you know, reason it out when a time for reason it out. Just not keep nothing inside of you. Just let it flow. And
You know what I really liked about it in 2016 when I saw that your wife passed and I saw the Gleaner, you know, video of you crying. And I'm not really used to men crying. And I respected that vulnerability that you could show that it doesn't matter. You don't care if somebody is laughing after your pain is pain, and any way you want to showcase it, you showcase it. So I was like, even though that is a funeral and that is expected, you have many men that will hold that up until them go somewhere else, and then they just start breakdown. But you showed the world that it is okay.
I think
to
it
cry.
was on stage and not the funeral. I think it was on stage because
No, man, me see picture with
it
you
was-
cry. Palm one of those.
All right. If you say yes,
Yes.
I go around it.
Yes.
But you know, I remember, you know, there are times when I happen to be singing the song that I wrote for her,
Right.
and I can't tell when I'm going to shed tears, because depending on the moment, the emotions and thing, you know, it will just happen. And of course, you know, like me say, we are human. It doesn't matter, you know. People have say we are superstar, but same flesh and blood, and
Run through.
we hurt when we hurt, and we cry when we cry, and so we are telling people them say we are human. We just have the know-how to get it done in a particular way. But nevertheless, I would have seen, and then holding on to faith, and I truly believe I'm an optimistic person, and believe you me, all if the world are broke down, in the midst of the world breaking apart, I am seeing the world building up. That's just me. That's so my mindset. You understand me? I said, not that it's not going to be uncomfortable through the process of breaking apart, but believe you me see the outcome before it forward. So that was what, like I even remember the day when I got called for the inauguration. On the same day was the day when I got the call that my wife's body was at the airport. I must come and identify it on that same day. You know what I say? So it was a bittersweet, but for some reason, like I say, I see the light through the darkest of night. And I remember even being at the inauguration, you know, I was like zoned out, but I was there for a purpose, and I had to do what I had to do at that time. I see diplomats from all over the world, camera, you know, I say, I have the tent, myself and the Prime Minister and presidents, them say, no man, we have to know this, Virginia, and I have to put a smile on my face, taking all those pictures. Even though that moment was somewhat dark, it was a mixture. But again, like I said, I honestly believe it was a part of my journey, and it is my purpose, and I was just doing what I had to do at the time. But I think staying strong was the ultimate goal, regardless of what I was going through, regardless of what emotion is rushing to me or whatever. I just know that, listen, I have to do it for my family. And I have to stand strong for even my fans that sit down and wait on the next songs to be motivated. So it was gone out of Nesbeth being Nesbeth and Nesbeth living for Nesbeth. You know what I mean? I said, me get them fair share of Nesbeth and live for Nesbeth from where on one part. Which part me reach right now, people have said me inspiration, give them hopes and give them, you know, so much more than they can explain, and me have me youth them where I say me have to do it for them, and you know, so with all that said, it's like it's either me do it or me do it. There's no other way.
Was there a timestamp for you when you feel like I am much more okay. Would that have been 2018 when you did the album for her?
Much more okay?
Yeah.
No, it's not
I
a,
feel
it's
much
not
better.
it's not a much more okay, no, it's a part of life journey. You just have to understand that life have its own progression, and you also have to understand that, when you walk certain path, you walk, you have certain memories that will live with you until you know when. And so what you have to do is like to, you know, it's like a load where you practice it, you practice how to carry it for the duration of your life. So it's never going to be something that you can switch off and say that, okay, I passed that bridge and that is that. It's something you carry for the duration of your life. What you now have to do is understand that long before you have a wife, somebody out there lose them wife.
True.
You know what I say? So them way they have to look upon it. Say, well, at least I was able to, say I do. Before such time.
Your kids get to see two-parent household.
Yeah, and them thing that so me have to understand, say, instead of looking on the fact that all the bad things would have happened, there's so much good things that you can focus on. And just by focusing on those good things, it helps to bring out the good side of you, and it helps you to take on what to come or take on another day.
That is true. Did you feel uncomfortable when you decided to move on and you got a few? To me, it was a bit 50-50. Persons were still holding on to Anne-Marie that you shouldn't have moved on, while a person believed that you deserve to be happy.
I don't understand when you say I'm enough to move on.
No, listen.
As a woman, explain it to me. Not just to me, but for the viewers.
You have a moment where people is saying that we not think it's the right time yet to move on.
When is the right time?
You have to ask people like that. Because people move
But
on
why
in a
would
6
you ask
months.
a question when you are clueless of the answer? If
No,
somebody
for me.
I'm not saying you. Let's
Right.
say they're the one who said, all right, fine. I'm hoping to dialogue. And I want to listen. And I think maybe just by listening, there's something you will be able to learn.
All right. If you moved on in a year, I would say you are wicked.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would say, we say me not think you heal it. Yeah, I would be one of those persons that would be bashing you. Yes.
And you know the healing process of human.
Everybody is different. Everybody have
So, oh,
different
you don't
stages.
say,
But me I tell you for me. Me I tell you for me 1 year.
But I'm
1 year.
saying to you, what would you use to measure that? If you outright say 1 year, you not think the person heal, what would give you that?
Me not think you would have get a person out of your system.
Okay.
1 year.
All right, so
I mean, I go off of me feel like I'm operating
if you
off.
don't answer the way in which
I'm
more
operating off my own
emotion.
my own emotion.
Okay.
I would not move on in a year.
Which I do understand, and I'm not going to contest it because you have a right to say
Yes.
that. Okay.
But, and as I said, it was very, 50-50 persons where I remember people that say, I expect a man to move on in the comment sections and so forth, which I had agreed with those people because you announced that
It
in
was
2024.
sometime.
I saw it in Gleaner in 2024.
Oh, you're talking about my engagement?
Yes.
At the engagement, people are saying, oh, move on from 2016.
Which is a very long time, you understand? But
Amen, so
people,
let it be.
listen, people are people in our human beings. You have people that feel like you should never reach
I
that
never
stage.
come across them people that will say that still, but the fact that you are a social media person.
Social media tete, you can call.
Social media tete, my correction. And them said, but like, being the star that I am, and I do understand that whatever it is that I would do is going to stem some form of conversation. You will have people for and people against. But nevertheless, just know, say, I and I do it, I and I supposed to do when I and I do it. You hear that?
Which is true. It's your life. It's your life.
Me not really, I go try jump in the way of anybody thinking down the path of what makes them comfortable. But I just know that I have to do what I have to do when I have to do it.
Okay, have you reached that bridge of marriage?
I'm getting closer.
Oh, that is very nice. That is very nice. Big up you.
You married?
No.
Okay.
No. I hope to one day.
You sound like a wife type, so
Yes,
I don't
yes,
think it's going to
please.
be that hard.
Yes.
If you're not
Speak it over my life
if you're
to
not
me.
a difficult person.
Yeah, because looks are deceiving.
Yeah.
You're very
that I do
deceiving.
know. Yeah.
You recently had a very horrible, I would put it as horrible experience, which was last year in Connecticut. You were at a Father's Day event.
Wait, you know all about my life.
If you're coming here, you have to be prepared.
Thumbs up.
All right. So you had an
You
experience.
get an next stripe.
You had an experience last
Yeah,
year.
lead the rest of us them by fire. Anyway, continue.
Yes. And what I can bring it back is to, I've never heard of a Jamaican experiencing that in America before. You just hear with white people I do something. And it would be mainly dominated by white persons in the crowd that is affected. But this was, New York is a yard-based place. So many different islanders would be there. And you were one of them. So your reaction would be very different than, Americans. How was that experience to know that I have life now, but there is any moment that it cannot be there anymore. I cannot be here anymore. How was that experience to be in that massacre?
Words can't explain it now. The one thing I would say, it kind of the reality, but then it still a go sound away. That you would have to probably in the situation to understand it. Because I can tell you as much as I want to tell you, but until the day of that, I lost my phone, I lost my belongings and all of them things there, but I was busy holding on to life because I have never seen anything. It was Connecticut to be exact, Hartford, and it's like it was the remake of the Matrix. Most of the people are levitate all over the place. So, and it everything just happened in a split second. I saw, nearly stumbled over people that got shot and they lying down on the ground. Everybody was campering all over, and it was something else. It was like 5 minutes, or a little less than 5 minutes. That seems like
Forever.
Seems forever. And again, like I said, in that moment, it's you hanging on to dear life, so nothing, no hurt the position.
You remember that, matter no more.
No matter. Or just life you hold on pan. And again, it was a Father's Day event, so you want to believe that
Somebody would want to
it's
disrespect us.
nobody would want to, but it is.
Has
what
that
it is.
put you in a position to say, I'm well, that is not a bad event though, but I'm a little bit more skeptical in going out, going in large spaces, if I don't know where I'm going.
No, we know fewer people. And they say reggae and dancehall to be exact, is more of a vibrant crowd. The hyperactive thing. So, in which part the hype, they just know, say, anything liable to happen at any given time, depending on whatever transpire at that moment.
So you're saying it's a part of your job? It comes with the job?
I hear some of the dark places them where I and I walk, it's like when you leave your house to go to do your job, you just never, you can't even tell what will happen because you're going into a space that people are intoxicated and people feel nice, people do whatever, so you just hope that you go there with a good vibe and you contribute to the energy of the whole environment, and that's all you can do, and just look out of your eye when you look out of your eye and ask Jaffe guide you down the path where you yourself can guide yourself down. I'm not saying that to say that we're violent people, I'm just saying that in other life you can't just expect anything at any given time, so just do as much as you can do Find your purpose, do what you need to do. I don't even bother worry about that.
But I would categorize, well, I don't know if you do, but I categorize you as a reggae artist. And you're very good at storytelling. But when you put reggae, all right, let me do the comparison. Like a Lost in Time that Protégé does, his concert. And when I put it to Sting, I am expecting Sting to have violent people.
Yeah.
I am not expecting Protégé to have violent people. So the artist that I deem you as, the spaces that you're going in, I'm just saying is ganja and
No, so listen, don't get it twisted. Because you see the type of music where I sing is motivational music.
right.
And so I can't really pick, choose and refuse the spaces to go and impart those words.
Right.
You know what I say? So even if I know say that space there kind of have attention and you can expect even much more than you would definitely expect from a typical reggae concert, me have to go and bring that energy there and hope that the ones them were there at that time they can catch on to that vibe there and just know say chuck. You hear me? Because the power of music go deep and beyond, you know.
That is true.
So I can't really pick, choose and be selective when I go sing music. And I have gone so many places, so it's a plus because if I had gone to like 150 shows, I probably only encounter 10 or 11 that really have some little shuffling.
Right.
So again, a part of life, man. Anything can happen anywhere, and I step with the most and depend on a mission and
You're
try
protected.
instill,
You're
certain thing in I want them where them can,
Was that the reason why you sang the song Reason for Live?
Reason for live. No man, most of my songs them just life experience, sometimes first and second and third and whichever hand. But I just life experience and I don't when we have to talk about it as space and we don't know what I go on that space. You know what I say?
You would say that you're saying you're the messenger when I get from you. So would it be like just the same scenario with the side chick song? You're the
know
messenger?
side chick song.
Yeah, I did hear when Jenny did,
I beat me.
I beat you bad.
Yeah,
And
she beat
to be
me
honest
too.
with you,
All the belt
Nesbeth,
buckle she give me.
me feel like me keep me 50-50 with Jenny too.
A side PCF no relationship.
Come out if you want
and
a
the
side
wife
woman.
need to
Move out.
appreciate that chick.
Go there with her.
Jenny,
You're not staying at my house in a damn side chick. Go No side chick in my house.
Me 50-50 with Jenny too because the type of artist I'm have that number one, I don't expect that. Number two, what kind of message you're sending as a man will go down on a knee and say, I have a wife.
So
We
your
are
time
promoting.
now for beat me.
Yes.
I never think
As
Jenny
we say,
beat me now.
50-50. And I do agree
I
with
think
you.
me escape Jenny if beat me. So you just say,
Listen,
wait
me
till I
do
want
agree with you,
So
Me
you
say
just carry me around
50-50.
one part just to come beat me.
For just come beat you. For a dance. So Jenny, if you see this, yeah, me kind of side with you 50-50. While in the same breath, you're speaking the truth.
They know me I speak truth and you tell me say,
Yes, but me I say, but no
make up your
promoting.
mind, man.
No
Make up your
promote.
mind.
Make up my mind. Me agree and me disagree.
How much percent? You say you're 50-50.
So me agree 50 and me disagree 50. I do agree that side chicks can operate to save relationships for true, but I'm saying Nesbeth wrong messenger. Me not look for that.
So you don't have a problem with the message.
Yeah,
you
me
just
have a problem with the messenger. Yes, me have a. It's like me I got hear Bob
try to
Marley
figure
say
that
50 caliber with the banana clip. Me not expect Bob Marley to sing that.
No, that's a different thing.
Me not
That's a
expect
different
you to
thing.
sing
That's
that song. I'm not expecting you to sing that song. Because you have showcased to us that I'm a married man, I love my family, it's all about wife and children. I don't know how you would have come up to say, okay then, me
Yeah,
I
wait
sing a
for
side
my
chick.
time to talk.
One,
Yeah,
so
make me
one.
talk, 'cause you know, say
We
me
in
have-
the studio,
me
you
have
say your
manners,
verse
me have
now.
manners, so we have to wait for
We in
my
the studio, you say your verse now.
All right, so this is what me I say now. See, and this is no sugar coating.
Right.
First thing first, I will start off on the 50% that you said you agreed with.
Yes.
I'm going to show you how that 50% they can easily turn 100%. All right? So, if you hear a man come forward and him tell you about side chick, him tell you so much thing, I understand say sometimes it is somewhat disturbing. But if you can say you give 50%, it means that yo, this is something we can have a conversation about.
True.
Now, if a man like me bring forth that and put it to you, it should even give you more reason why you need to sit down and try to process it. What if I tell you that I am being applauded by men, and I am also being bashed by men. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying it. It is an untold story. There's a
Is it
lot
really
of...
an untold story?
No,
Because
listen.
people sit down and talk.
Yeah, but
But
when
it's
I
who they
said,
talk
thank you very much. When I said it is untold, it's like the average person that is going through that phase
Not
is
talking.
not going to even be open and say anything about it because it has its implications.
Right.
You understand? And so I am saying, a man who said, Jano Nesbeth, me love how you say it, and I mean have to say nothing. And the next man who said, Jano Star Nesbeth, why you go read out a chapter in the masculine gender diary? Because sometimes them just write down things for years after.
We don't know what we know certain things.
And then now when people are do them research, them can say so and so forth. So I'm saying that I don't have a problem with anybody who bashes me for that song because I also understand that, it's true that emotions and some people can freshly go through something. I know all of that.
Yeah, because you have a wife where that
But you see when the
divorced
rain
because
a
of side
fall,
chick.
it's when the rain decide to fall, it's no business if I your wedding day. You understand what I say? It's no business if I your birthday. When the rain a fall, it falls.
But
So
you
if
know,
you
fall
can
on everybody roof, so somebody might not want to hear that because what are you promoting? You might infect my husband's brain.
which I do understand.
Okay.
But though you drive in a vehicle and vehicle can crash.
Right.
And even if you are having your best day, somebody can have them worst day. So that's life. So how you cut off everything to just keep it straight like that, it don't work like that. So the quicker you understand how life works, it's the better you will understand what it is that I am saying. Now it sounds like I am promoting, and that's where I get most of my beating from, but it's not really promoting. It just sounds that way, but it's me bringing forward. I am bringing forward the topic so that untold stories so that the people out there can have a dialogue about it, because the less dialogue we have about stuff is the more we put it back against the wall. The more we understand it is the more we see how best we can do
So what is
in
your
order
view on
to
it?
fix.
Of men that do have it?
I will tell you my view in another interview. You don't have a problem with that?
We don't have a problem.
Because
Because as much as you might be a storyteller,
you just say me are the messenger,
I could have your experience.
So sometimes,
Okay, and your experience, you can
Okay.
tell when I envelope it and I tell other people experience,
Well,
and you
me nah
talk
bash
from
up on
other
that.
people,
Me nah
this
bash up
and
on
so
that.
forth.
No, me nah bash up on
Okay
that.
then.
But I am saying this to you, like, if you are about pushing against it, in most cases, you will lock your mind from anything else but to push against it. And I am saying if you have an open mind, if I am telling you it is not promoting, I am promoting it. There is a way in which you put forward art, There is a way in which you put forward art. And so if you understand the importance of putting forward a piece of art in a particular way to grab the attention of the people, then sometime you will understand it. But until you know that, you won't understand it. And I cannot sit here to explain it that much for you or the viewers when I understand
I think,
it.
man, we understand exactly what you're saying.
So when
It's just
that
for the-
time come, you will understand it. Now, like I said, I'm not going to bash you for your views, your opinion. Side chicks save enough relationship. That's a known fact.
Did you explain that to Jenny? Then it was for her to have your understanding?
Jenny now make you explain. Jenny stay already. Jenny have a cow down thing and then she have a dictionary in her head. She just fling word. Zoop, zoop, zoop. And when you least expect it, program done. And guess what though? Your interview done. And fear program, fear she still left on the radio, you know. Cause you only have a certain time. So when she goes and beat you, you know, and she now wait for it's like, you know, some people they're not open to try to process whatever somebody else is saying. You see, once you're going against their belief, for whatever reason, them just stay up on one side, and that's the side they're going to be until you know when.
Right.
While some people will say something, but then when they listen, they're more open and understand that, okay, I had the wrong perspective. You know what I say? So, but that's not Jenny. And we can say that in front of her. She no stay so. And when time she give you less time to say, she cut in when time you say. And then when time the program, when you come off of the program, she still a beat you, I still a beat you.
Yeah,
That's
buckler
what she-
everything.
Buckler everything, man. And throw all water for her when she a beat her, so you know it lick that go sting to her heart.
But how did that song do in the market though? Because even though, you know, the bad promotion can be very good for you. Like even though people are bash you, but me still want to hear it. So did a lot of persons stream it?
People are stream, people love it, people are talk about it, you know, like woman, and funny enough, I think most women, I have more women that love the song than men, based on my knowledge.
Right.
I don't know outside of my knowledge if it goes the other way around, but you know, I've been asked, you know, they always request a song, the female, them whole a vibe. You know, I just came back from Europe, like New Year's Eve. I went to Austria, Germany, Sweden, Netherlands, so many places. And when I sing that song, I can't sing it one time or two times.
They appreciate it over there more than
and then
we
them know
appreciate
it's
it
the music and them like the twist and the turn in their music. And like you say, I don't think you're the only one that would have said that. Like, how nice, cool, Nesbeth, gone over here, so.
Yeah.
Most of my beat when I get us through that, you know.
Yeah,
So them I
because
say,
I
alright,
have a different, I have an image.
we know that
you
song,
know,
them like that song there, me hear that song there, it has say something,
But not
but
the right
you see that man
messenger.
there, would I rather him sing it, you know what I say?
Wrong messenger, wrong messenger.
So I do understand, but more I'm telling you say, yo, me nah go feel no way if you beat no one to beat me. I just know say one of them misunderstand the beat there. And I just know say one will understand when I understand.
When we understand, we understand.
If we don't
If we understand. I saw where you're currently living overseas, not here. Not
Wait.
sure if that is correct.
Wait,
So
wait.
I'm assuming maybe I Connecticut. Because you're the day Connecticut or something, I don't know.
All over the world, man. Like me say, like, you know, from a number beginning, Honey Garden, and me always I say, I want a car, a nice car, and want to help mommy, and, you know, fortunately, I was able to send her off in a style and them thing. They would have still want she there here, said speed, and know, say, I see him little boy, this she did always a cover and a shield, and, you know, but things happen, life happen and thing, and so again, like me say, my thing was for us, but my thing right now is like, me there all over in the world. I don't live in America, I live in Jamaica.
You live in Jamaica?
But me there all over the world.
You live in a suitcase?
Eh?
You live in a suitcase?
You can say that. Because
Okay.
I should be leaving soon to Maine, Portland, Maine, in America, for an hurricane relief concert. And I have some more.
For us?
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And I did one the other day in Sweden too, that was good. Myself and Ika Mouse. And
The
it
only
was
relief
good
I'm
too.
hearing is like America. Like one just did at UBS Arena.
Oh, they're doing it all over, you know.
That is
all
good to know
over,
that
because
side is
of
doing
course,
it.
you know, Jamaican is all over. Jamaican are all over the world. So, on the 17th of this month, but I should be leaving like probably on the 14th to go there. So, for your information, I'm living in Jamaica.
You're living here in Jamaica.
Okay. And I want you to tell anybody else.
That you're living in Jamaica.
Okay.
He's living in Jamaica.
Thank you very much.
Right. Would you say, I know you from Bordeaux's Bundown, right? And I was younger at that time.
You're still young. You're
Yeah, I'm still young. Thank you very much.
16 yet.
Thank you very much.
Over 16.
I would say that was a huge song locally. We don't know about internationally.
Yeah.
When you had that hit, what was the difference with it? As opposed to you having My Dream hit? Remember, as an artist, when I get a song, I'm supposed to can maybe buy the car, I can buy the house, I can buy everything. That's a way maybe your friends and family thinking. You have a big song, you hear it in a taxi bus. That is always say song bus. Taxi bus, where supermarket, zip, everybody are playing.
Hairdresser shop.
Hairdresser shop. Wow. That was Bordeaux's, a bundle. Same thing with My Dream now. You're in a one different era where you have the YouTubes, the Apple Musics now and so forth, streaming era. So we are putting it on our phones and YouTube. I believe you ranked #1 a lot of times on the YouTube charts, if I'm not lying, in 2016. What was the difference with that success of that song back then as opposed to this one? Were you able to say that I made it at which one of them? I really, really made it.
Well, Bordeaux was a song that after I did Bordeaux, I never got hungry a day in my life.
Nice.
Yeah, after I did, my first popular song though was I Love Her, She Loves Me. I don't know if you know that song. And the Golden Bathtub Rhythm produced by Shocking Vibes. I love her, she loves me, I need her, she needs me. I know together we can start a family, so let it be. Yeah man, so that was my first O2.
No, I wouldn't know it.
Okay. So O2 and Beanie Man them and all the top guns them were on that rhythm. The rhythm named Golden Bathtub, and I walk away with that rhythm. So that was my first popular song. And then Bordeaux now came in 06, 07. And Bordeaux, I must say, even Cartel see me the other day and he must say, yo, Nesbeth, love all of your song them. Me, when they in a captive and I listen to some of your song them and whole of meditation. But Bordeaux, tell me about Bordeaux. You see me I say, then him have a bridging from him camp where that say my wife with him never put out one song against Cartel, Bordeaux himself, like Nesbeth Bordeaux. Then when me and Popcorn do the collab, must in a 2018 Popcorn, all Popcorn I say, the boy them bun down Nesbeth Bordeaux and think man forget. You know me I say, so there's something about the, yeah. And I think more people called me Bordeaux than My Dream. However, the gap was so wide,
right,
as it relates to My Dream and Bordeaux. Bordeaux,
it's like 10 years apart.
Yeah, around about that. Bordeaux would have put me in the solidify my career as an artist, and I was like, standing on my feet. But My Dream, like, shoot me off. Skyrocket me, because even in the I would have done so much, like the inauguration. I would have done. I have gone places where the people anticipate Nesbeth and the crowd big from here so go around this and there's so much. It's like I go 3 country in a 3 day. You know me I say, I go perform in another country, me leave. Then we have to leave the show and go to take a flight to the next country, and then the same thing to the other country and so on and so forth. And it's from England to Canada, America, name it, just all over. So it has done, My Dream would have done some things that I'm still trying to keep up with My Dream. I would have known about Bordeaux for some. It's like there's so much. There is definitely so much.
What was the process when I've heard Spice say before that one day she said to her son, like her son was saying, "What song are you writing, mommy?" And she said, I'm writing the song that is going to change our lives. And that was So Me Like It. And she knew that when she was writing that song, as she said.
That she said?
That she said.
Okay.
When you were writing My Dream, was that a moment where you say, me see this I got change?
Not tell no lie.
I one of them
And
we not expect.
No, I produce My Dream, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, I produce My
That
Dream.
means you're getting everything that you're supposed to get. That is good.
Okay.
That is good.
I hear you.
That's what I understand when persons do it on their own as opposed to you have a producer here and everybody.
I
gets
was
fitting.
accompanied by a
as a
female that was managing me at the moment
Okay.
from the UK, Eccentric, but I produced the song, and I had it 6 months before. I would have released the song.
So what made you release that song? Where you say, me sit down on this little bit too long now.
No, it
At
was
time?
not. It was. I know the song came about was even the rhythm and them thing there. It was destined. It was. I can't even say. The most I can say is that I put the song and alright. The first two line in My Dream came one time. I think I was walking somewhere along mixing lab, and I was just saying shows after shows and tours after tours. I was fascinated with the great stages out in Europe, and I envisioned myself because we did lose half of Jamaica them time there, because them say too much crime are go on and them want, them want better music to help to shape and the mind of the younger generation. But I realize there's some double standard thing I go on. Mr. Jacket and Tie probably does say it because him in front of the camera. Tomorrow he might endorse the murder music, and then my kind of sister really and truly I just start them attack. Then I really want it that way. So when I did My Dream, I told myself that I wanted to, when I go to Europe, not knowing who is going to take me to Europe, I want to have My Dream as a part of my set. And I would then perform that song like 6 or my 7th song. Because it is saying tours after tours. I cannot sing the song and not do no tours.
After tours,
So
right.
it was, and my life, I preempt my life. So while some man will live it and sing about it, they sing about it before it
Interesting. You say you preempt your life.
So that's,
Back to the said song. But anyway, continue.
as I was
Yes,
interrupted
yes.
by. But like I said now, is that so when I did that song, it was for Europe. Because I never look on Jamaica with that song there. So it was like, even when time Empress, my wife, is sick, and a lot of people never even know say me then me asleep at the hospital. When I go in at the street to promote the song, I tell a man say play this for me. Big song, and them gear they go round and round. And then I bash them too, because at any given time them have 100 songs to play, and I probably for 30 songs them are going to be able to play. But then again, being a man artist out there, and I try to get it for work. And them down there, them never even, some of them not play and give me story, and I say, no worry about it. Not knowing that I leave for go to the hospital when my wife upon her last. But true, I don't really say them things because I think as a man, you have to can stand up on your 2 foot them, and when that days come, you have to, find a way how to deal with it. So I try not to make my problem becomes everybody's problem. So nobody at all now dance like nobody know these things. Because I never look no sorry for. I never work hard for sorry for. I don't want nobody sorry for me. If you have sorry for me, if you do something for me, nobody do it. Because I feel less of a man. I want to know, say I am putting something there.
Right.
I have a motto when I live by, I will make it with or without the assistance of any individual. And I have an extended motto that I will not take anything from anyone without giving back something in return, whether cash or kind. So I live by them things. So I work with Sarifa. You see me a deal with, even if they say you're going to do something for me, and you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, in the back of my head, somewhere along the line, I have to go do something for you. I have to go do it for your youth. I have to just do something around about that part there. So back to the song. I did not know that this song. At one time there Stone Love. One Thursday. I can't post to know the Thursday event. Thursday. Don't Arthur Wheel them.
Arthur Wheel.
See?
Park attack.
One Thursday thing.
Oh, I'm not sure. I made the proper time.
Yeah. And I remember Stone Love a play and I give them the song. And when I select up and Stone Love say, Arthur, yeah. And when I select up and Stone Love say, after them I play the song, you know, and the song just go, my dream, my dream, my dream, my dream, my dream. Tell them my dream is to live my dream, them hear. People, let me tell you something now. You have one song. If that song is around the place.
And the first time I hear it?
And my song in my talk.
Oh,
Honestly, I mix it, but different. Me done with music. I'm stand up. That was one of my most discouraging moments with that song.
Oh, God.
Because the song did not reach anywhere. But then the selector wasn't saying anything about the song. Mm-hmm. He was introducing a new song that he was playing.
Right.
And when he played that, I stand up in the corner and I say, shh. Because I say, yo, I promote that song and see how well it can do, you know. Yeah. Just like how I promote any of them song them. So to say, I am not going to say every artist with an hit song walk the path like I would have been saying to you, like I was clueless of it. Because if some artists say, well, me didn't know said this, then who am I to say otherwise?
Right.
But being honest, you never know.
So how did you get the break for it? Which selector did it? Who, you know, like no a TikTok.
Me did just pasteurize the people there. Me, anywhere they dance there, me I go play it. If I want somebody there, me I play it.
So
and
you don't know when
it
pick up? When it pick up? When you say it pick up?
It picked up some, like the song was released in October of that year. And it started picking up like November, December. And I was out in the street. Sometimes people play it, you know, see no reaction from the crowd. And sometimes a man play it and I like that song, yeah, but you never did get no wow. Only DJ Kenny me did carry the song and one road manager when me did have where him said to me say, Nesbeth, this a song, yeah. And a normal song, you know. In the early stage, and DJ Kenny, when me link DJ Kenny with the song, DJ Kenny the first time said, Nesbeth, where you drink? You got dead left that song here, you know. So that's why me know say. So my journey, my experience, for DJ Kenny to said that, and I can remember him saying that, me know say this have to be a man about music. Mm-hmm. Because even when he was saying that, I did not see it. You understand? And the man, the first time, and me always I say, well, go on, Kenny, where you drink? I say, yo, Nesbeth, from the man yet, where you drink? So me I look on him, come here, say, but I mean, now I'm going to ask, come, me I buy you something, because you see, this is song, yeah?
Yeah, dead left
Yeah, dead left it. So I always remember it. And I remember it just to say that you have man of music around here. Some people wait until the bus move for jump on it, while some people see it moving before. And DJ Kenny was one of that person. You know what I mean? I say,
I know you're going to really deadlift that song there. That song there go down to your generation. Like it was, you know, graduation almost. A lot of students did that the other year for graduation.
Yeah, man, almost all know. All last year people are doing it, it's like them can't get enough. Success story, them can't get enough. You know what I say? So, and they remove my enemies, people can't get enough because family, I betray family, and all of them things. So, like I say, it's a purpose thing, man, and we there have to do it, and we do it. And like a lot of people sometimes get caught up with the noise. And you don't know, you can't stop them from being caught up with the noise. But nevertheless, I put some music in the ground where you're not going to take out, you can't move.
Yeah, they left it.
Well.
No, not palm board, that not going to happen.
I leave left it.
I think you achieved something that you said that you wanted to achieve, honestly. You said you want, when your name is called, Nesbeth, you want it not to be like the typical in the classroom kind of vibe. When you call it, you know it. It's not just me look on a picture and me say a Nesbeth. You want that if I don't see the picture, I still know Nesbeth's name. You're not just remember it because me and you did go school. And I honestly think that you have achieved using the last name to make it be a staple in the household. I think that you actually succeeded at that, honestly.
Thank you very much. Are you a fan of Nesbeth?
I am a fan of
Okay,
Nesbeth.
thanks.
I may not know a barrage of songs, but yes, I am a fan of Nesbeth. And I like the fact that I think you were one of those persons for me when it comes on to showcasing your family. Because a lot of entertainers can hide that part of their lives and you just know this one bag of woman.
For whatever reason.
For whatever reason. You would have showcased to the public that you're a family man and you don't really see that regular. So I was I really like that form for you.
Thank you very much. And I've been doing it before social media becomes what it is. And so it was so easy for me because I never think being a star should be just me. So I always envision saying that, say, me really want my kids them to be out there as well. And so, of course, being a star, it comes with great responsibility. And it will help to mold them to be responsible as well. Not just show off and the flashy thing and show when them a drive, show say them this and, you know what I say?
A lot of children can be lost by that because the affordability, you can give them a lot of things that many persons can't. And as much as, to me, a lot of parents who have money say, I'm not going to give them all like because I want them know how is it to work hard and this. But really and truly, it's hard to really show them that, because when you come in, you use a key to pull your gate. There you see, you have two maids. Yeah, it's hard to still show a child like that to work hard as much as how you would try. So even when I hear people say, 100% agree with it, but to each his own. And you would have that lifestyle where I am seeing...
No, I have two maids,
Oh. I mean, like the affordability of stuff. At some point in life, you understand? And then can go to school and say, Sprague Benz did there over my house yesterday. Oh, Sprague Benz not gonna enough pick my house. So it go show say, my daddy is popular and I'm okay with it. It's kind of hard to mold children like that. So if you have succeeded at that is very good. I would want to say that is very good.
Make a lot of sense.
How much children do you have?
I will tell you that on the next interview also.
Oh, Jesus. I don't like that.
5.
So why are you afraid to say that?
I'm not afraid. I hold back some of my things so the next interview can be interesting. What is that?
Well, before we go then, if your mother did not, and I've heard this a lot of times, that when you come from a poor household, many of your dreams will be tarnished because of your parents cannot afford certain things. Like I have a friend that wanted to be a track star, but his mother couldn't pay for the kit. So unfortunately, he was not able to go to the trainings. Your mom wouldn't have seen football as one of those things because of affordability and so forth. Would you say no as a parent, even if you can't afford it? Or you don't agree with the decision of what they would want to do, would you take the stance of where your mother would took with your football career, wanting to be a footballer?
The stance that my mother took was my mother did not have the knowledge, the wider knowledge of how like certain things operate,
Oh, it was a knowledge-based thing?
Yeah, it was more of a knowledge-based. It wasn't like she decided, She wasn't that open to what was actually happening like that.
But
so
that
she could.
Out of Trenchtown?
Yeah, but like me say, it's a long story.
Okay.
But like me say, she wasn't that open as it relates to me now. As a person that I would have. Been out there long before it started happening for me. And I would have been in the circle of the have. And I experienced being, of course, we're living at the have not.
Right.
So I get a chance there around the have.
Right.
And I would have seen the things that they would have done, and I know that these things is what even keep them afloat. And so I say all of that to say this: if I see that my child have an interest in whatever it is, then I will give them whatever support I can give them, because it is much easier for them to reach somewhere with something that they naturally cling on
Cling
to.
on, right? So,
You understand me? I say, instead of the typical, you have to be a lawyer, you have to be a doctor.
so your son here says he wants to be a streamer. A lot of people these days still look down on streaming.
Listen to me. People are streaming and make millions. And people are going 9 to 5 and a ball can't even pay them rent. So you have to understand that there is a shift in time. And so that's why I tell you that my mother did not have
knowledge.
the knowledge.
Sure.
And because she had limited knowledge of how this thing operates, then she makes decision based on that limited knowledge. Now with me, I'm not going to say that my knowledge is so wide that it can't get any wider. But the little bits and pieces that I would have picked up along the way would have teaches me a very important lesson to make sure that whatever it is that they love to that point it's like they're halfway there. So sometimes it could have probably so big that you yourself can't support it financially, but then you find other ways to support, because there's a lot of way in which you can support, you know. You may not have the strength to do it, but words of encouragement can also help.
Right.
And you can also seek elsewhere to see how best you can assist a child in whatever field they are going in, especially if you see with your, because my mother did, the amount of time them beat down the gate for me go play ball as a little youth. Them not go play without me. It have to say something. Them not just come because of the love of me. Them understand that I have a skill.
Right.
And it is natural. And them see me as the man who will make them win. So that's why I'm saying that when you have limited knowledge of life itself and how things operate, then you will just make decision down that path. And I'm not saying that to put down my mother, because like I said, my mother, I rent house, me come see my mother in there, you know, and we pass them stage there. Me never see my mother with a car. We pass them stage there too. My mother never traveled before. We pass them stage there. So I guess the generation after should just try outdo the generation before. And so like I said, if my mother would have made that decision, who knows? And destiny is destiny. Because maybe what she did, she had to do it for me to be where I'm at right now.
And where you are.
It's like everything just worked somewhere along the line.
My last question to you is this. Do you think that putting out music just occupies your time, new music, occupies your time now? Because a lot of people, I believe that you're at this state in your career where we appreciate your older music more than your newer music. And that is for a lot of persons who have been in the business for a long time. Do you think that right now you put out music because it's something that you love, but you know that consumers still gravitate to the existing ones, the long time ones? Are you of that reality?
What I do know is that people will forever be people. The one who would have known those hits from Jump Street, sometimes it's there in them DNA, and them just can't see nothing past that. But just remember that fan do not start and stop at the one that was there from Jump Street. So you also have fans and they will love and appreciate the songs you're doing within the time they would have now become a fan.
Right.
You understand? Now if you're looking on the book to say this is selling more or this is selling less, then we can then speak from that angle. But again, like I said, you have a variety of fans. Newly and
true. Yeah, you have, yes.
So again, while doing music, you have to understand that and just keep the ball rolling. just keep the ball rolling. Whatever you do, just keep the ball rolling. And like I said, if you like My Dream or if you like Love Boardhouse, it can be at age, it can be what you were going through at that time. You know, that time there you were more into music like that, and because of such, you know, it grabs you that much that it won't let you go. But then you be more responsible, you start listening music less, or you start doing less party or somewhat somewhere, and it can change you as a person. So you just hold on to what you would have known when you were like out and about.
Yeah.
So a part of life and the progression of life.
Right.
But like as an artist, when you understand the way in which the people operate, you just have to keep doing what you do best, put out music, because there are ones that just come on board that will be asking for new music. And so you can't just give them the songs that you think, okay, the people know My Dream, the people know Boardhouse, Guns Out, Drive By, Success Story, Remove My Enemies. You can't just get up under that. If such is the case, I don't know. You're going to upset a lot of people, or you just plan to stick with the fans you already have. And knowing these people, them skip and dally when them ready.
Me tell you.
Sometimes them
They
left
love you
out
today,
one
they
part.
hate you tomorrow.
Yeah.
You never tell a lie here.
Well, I do hope I says as much as I can possibly say for you to get a better understanding. Because like I said, it's perspective. And I am hoping to listen and I understand people. I study human psychology naturally. So I know certain things because I take the time out to try process it and see it from different angles also.
Something just popped in my head and I want to ask you. I remember a year back or two, or maybe 3, Lila Ike, the entertainer, would have shared that sometimes doing music with upcoming artists, she never really said tarnish the brand, but that is what she was going to say. Like it wouldn't project how she would want it, upcoming artists. What is your outlook of collaborating with new upcoming artists? How many times you're not gonna wear, you know, even though your name big and you're beside it, it still don't.
I wouldn't support if that is what she said and that was what she meant, because sometimes people misunderstand what we would have said.
True.
And sometimes you'd have to get a chance to expound on whatever it is that you said so that they can see where the dots were connected.
Right.
So if by any chance she was going down that path, I wouldn't support it. Because if you check history, then you would realize that a number of hit songs, take for example, Beenie Man and Determined, Kete Drum. It's an hit, a big song. But Determined was a lesser name for Beenie Man.
Okay.
But did that help to propel Beenie Man to the next level? Look at Miss Thing with Beenie Man. That helped proper fix
but
on
you
them
know,
songs.
two names where you called Determined really did anything major after that?
No, well, I'm not saying what you
And Miss
did
Thing?
after. I'm just saying the song itself. Collaborating with an upcoming artist.
Okay.
I am just saying that. I don't know what happened after. You know, whatever happened.
Right.
But I'm saying when you collaborate with on a track and this track becomes mega. If Beenie Man was that type to say, I'm not doing a song with no younger artist, who would Beenie Man want to do a song with?
Persons within his caliber?
Or somebody bigger than him. So I wouldn't do that because the younger one them need the help. It's not that you go get up every day and try to go collab with a young artist. You go see and you go understand, and depends on how the business approach you. Depends on the time, there's a whole lot of factors.
Is there any one that you see?
Me recently do a song with a young artist named Potent. And that song is very much of a nice song. It don't come out as yet.
No, I'm
So-
saying I don't know the artist.
No, you're not gonna know him, 'cause I'm young. You're a big name, you know. You're not a big name, you're not big yet.
Like them have to dip on the social media a lot and me see them. You know him? No, I don't know a lot of younger
No,
artists. I'm not in
saying.
the
But
spaces.
listen, I'm not saying it for you to know, you know. That's how young that artist is.
Oh.
I would have taken him, I would have called him on a lot of stage show, because I do believe that you have to give strength where it is needed sometime.
True.
I am obedient to the one who think you're going to just get up every day as strength. It don't work like that. You know what I say? Because I wasn't privileged enough to even come through in a camp where I am being spoon-fed.
Right.
Fed by anyone. You know, who you see right now, you see me because me kick down the walls of Babylon. Me knock the door them until me take off the door them. You know what I say?
Perseverance.
Yeah, man.
You're stronger than me. If me reach about 10 years and it don't work, me I say, Father God, I just eat this. I try something else. This not cut it. This
No,
not
well,
cutting it.
me and knock the door, you know, the door have been closed in my face by people that I know of, people I wasn't expecting to do that, and people that I don't know, but nevertheless, there's a burning desire that tell me that Nesbeth, you hear me, fool is the man who do the same thing the same way and expect a different result. So while on my journey, I have to keep shifting up, I have to keep tweaking, I have to keep turning on, and that's it. It just happened because it have to happen. And one out of two is either me go reach or me go reach. There's no
like
other
your
thing. You get me? I say, I say, man, we get at the science of life that, you know, the science of life to me is, you say if you're doing something and it's not working, it's one out of two things. Either you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing, or you're not doing something you should be doing. And that are the science.
And that you use from
Jump Street. So anything me I do, and me feel like it nah go how I want it to go, me try, not trying like try something else, but try it a different way, because there's so many other ways you can do the same thing where you're there as a fight for doing, you know. You understand what I say? So again, like I say, I don't believe in that obvious thing that where them get up and talk about, oh, I want the bad mind, me I No, I don't believe in that. I'm not tell, you know, to each his own. So if you get up and feel that, fine. But me I tell you, in my head, this is what me plant in my head. If I am doing anything at all that I want to do, and I realize that it's just not working the way in which I wanted it to work, it's one out of two. Either I am doing something I'm not supposed to be doing, or I am not doing something I should be doing.
And I like that. I don't know if I would take it, but I like it. We have two different personalities. But nonetheless, it was a really good conversation. I like that I'm in this space right now where I can meet many of the persons that I would grow up on, or that I've fallen in love with since me know people. And
No,
I
me
get
engaged, no, but I would have fallen in love with something there.
my apologies.
Okay.
My-
Yeah, you have to know what you say. Take
You know
time.
what? I know
Take
what?
time.
Tasha
Go
might
easy.
beat me up.
Oi, chubby.
Trouble. You know, but it's so amazing to have conversations, and I like diversity that the show can create. I have the dancehall artists, and then I have the reggae artists, and sometimes it's two different
I have the
perspectives.
mix-up artist.
And then we have a mix up on him, because we need to keep people occupied too.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
I have some people who say that we have a mix-up.
Yes,
I
yes.
know,
We have to get them what they want. So it's really good. But thank you so much, Nesbeth, for coming. You know, you look more fatter in person to me. On TV, I should say.
Yeah,
But you're
sir.
slim and fit.
True.
Right,
Come here, I go to the gym and I go
you
out
have
with
your
myself.
football,
And I go out with
factory and
myself.
Liberty. And all those places.
Yeah, but it's a joy and a blessing. Like I say, music we do and do as much as I can possibly do. And like I say, we just a forwarding from Europe and I look for run out again and have so much more. And a whole lot of new music is coming out. And I just want to take the time out to tell all of the fans that have always been supporting Nesbeth, say thanks. Happy New Year to you all. And I hope you continue to do what you do best. Preserve your life. And don't live for yourself. If you find out, say, live for yourself. tweak it up and see how best you can do for somebody else. I have the Nesbeth Foundation, and there's great things in store in the pipeline. There's so much that is in the pipeline. Sometimes I can't really keep up. But again, there's a whole lot of things that is going to come forward. All up new music, hits after hits, and you know what I say, shows after shows, and a bag of things. But it's a blessing for day upon the program, and a whole lot of joy.
Thank you for
But-
giving Walkie this love.
Yeah, man, I know, so walk your family and a friend and company, you know them way there.
That's
Yeah,
why I
man.
hear it.
Our family, man, walk your family. My body for enemy out there, but nevertheless.
All right, so it was so good to have Nesbeth today on the show. Somebody that we love, somebody that we look forward to give us inspiration at any time through his music career and personally. So yeah, man, thank you for staying with us for however long we were here. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Spread the word that the truth is real, and we're coming back with such a big deal. Nesbeth, bring me out now.
The truth is real. All right, I could take it from you, so. A side piece save no relationship. And the truth is real with the person. A side piece save no relationship. And the wife need to appreciate that chick. She's always there when he need that fix. And she don't care if he's got to leave. Yeah, this one is dedicated to all of the good side pieces out there. Side chicks are so underrated. We got
That's it, I'm out.